Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we're continuing along with our sports blanket for little boy. We are going to be making this football today. Alright, so the first, what I did was I chained 30, 30 actually, and then I did the base row and then one row of purls. So you should have 2 rows. Just what you'll do is just pause the video until you get that done, and then come back and we'll start row 3, which is now. So what we're going to do is we need 18 hook or loops on our hook. So we are going to purl the next 17 because this first loop is already on our hook, which is that first end stitch. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then we need black. So I'm going to pull out my black here. And we need 8 black. So there's 1, and I'm knitting that. Instead of purling, we're knitting now. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we need another yellow, and then the last 4 should be yellow. And whenever I start a color, I start it like a knit stitch, but then we're going to purl the next 2 here, and then that will make 3, and then our end stitch will make number 4. We need to put the end stitch on there. There we go. All right, so now let's come back and work those off. We're going to go through 1, and then we're going to go through 2, and I'm just going to show you how to work off colors while we're changing colors. Now, as soon as you get to the black and you've got 1 yellow here and the next one is black, you're going to change to the black, and then you're going to go through 2 until you get back to the yellow again. Keep going through 2. And now that I have 1 black and my next one is yellow, we're going to go through the yellows now and finish off going through 2. And then I'm just going to pull this so that's kind of closed off there. Until you only have 1 loop on your hook again. And here we are ready for row number 4 now. Alright, so row number 4, we're going to start out with 14 yellow. So we need to purl the next 13. So there is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 right there. Now we're going to take our black, and we need the next 4 is black. So we're going to knit those. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and then we need to add in white. The next 3 are white. Wait a minute, there's something wrong with that. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we need brown. And then the next 5 is brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to bring in another black. And the next stitch is black, and then the last 3 will be yellow. So let's purl the next 2. And then of course number 3 is our end stitch at the end here. Alright, so this is what row 4 should look like on your hook. Work those off, and then we'll be back for row 5 next. Okay, so row 5, we're going to start out with 11 yellow, so we need to purl the next 10. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we have the 11, and now we need 3 black. So the next 3 are black. So there's 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm having a heck of a time getting that stitch and holding on to it. Alright, now we need, I'm going to pull in another brown. Alright, and we need 3 brown. No, we need 5 brown. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3 white, 1, 2, 3, and then I need 5 brown again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, then we need 1 black and 2 yellow to finish off this row. So we're going to put that black in, and then I'm going to purl the next one, and then my last one is the end stitch right here. Alright, and this is what it should look like on your hook. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 6 next. Alright, so we need to start out with 10 yellow. We've already got 1 on the hook, so we're going to purl the next 9. So there is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need 1 black and 9 brown. So we'll put a black right here. And then we need 9 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 white and 4 brown. And then 1 black. So there's 1, 2, 3 white. All right. 4 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 black, and then we're going to end up with the 2 yellow at the end in this row. So we're going to purl the first one, and the second one again is our end stitch. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the hook. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 7 next. Okay, so row 7, we're going to start out with 9 yellow. So we're going to purl the next 8. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then we need 1 black, and then we need 11 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we need 3 white. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 brown. 1, 2, 3, And then we need 1 black and 2 yellow at the end to finish off this row. So we got the black in, we're going to purl the next yellow, and then the last yellow is our end stitch. Like that. Okay, so this is what row 7 looks like. Work those off and we'll be back for row 8 next. Alright, so I think we're on row 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're on row 8. So we're going to start out with 8 yellow. So we are going to purl the next 7. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 8 loops on our hook. We need 1 black and 13 brown. Alright, so there's the 1 black, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, and then we need 3 white, 2 brown, 1 black, and then the 2 yellow at the end here. So we're going to purl the next one, and the last one is our end stitch. Alright, this is what it looks like, row 8 looks like. Work those off and we'll be back for row 9 next. Okay, so row 9, we are going to start out with 7 yellow. So let's purl the next 6. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the next one is 1 black next. And then we need 15 of our brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we need 3 white, oh, 1 more, got 2 on there, and then 1 brown, and 1 black, and then 2 yellow to end the row with. We're going to purl the first yellow here, and then the second one is the end stitch. Alright, so this is what it looks like, row 9 looks like. Work those off and we'll be back for row 10 next. Alright, so we're going to start out with 6 yellow. We're going to purl the next 5 in row 10. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, their next one is 1 black, and 17 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this other brown at the end right here can be cut off because we are done with it until we need it again. All right, now we need 3 white next. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then the white, but 1 black and then 2 yellow at the end. And as we've been doing, we're going to purl the first one, and the last one is our end stitch, like that. Okay, this is what row 10 looks like. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 11 next. Okay, so row 11, we're going to start out with 5 yellow. So let's purl the next 4. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the next one is black. And then we need 19 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Then we need 2 white, 1 black, and 2 yellow to finish off this row. So put this black in, and the first yellow, of course, we just like we've been doing, we're going to purl it, and then the last one is the end stitch. All right, so this is what row 11 looks like. Work those off, and we'll be back for row 12 next. So row 12, we're going to start out with 4 yellow, so we need to purl the next 3. So there's 2, 3, 4. And then we need 1 black, come on, and then 21 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21. And then we need one white, one black, and then 2 yellow at the end. So we're going to purl the first yellow, and then the second one is our end stitch. Alright, so this is what row 12 looks like. Just work those off and we'll be back for row 13 next. Okay, so row 12, we're going to start out again with 4 of our yellow. So we're going to purl the next 3. So that we've got 3, and then here's the 4th one. And then the next one is black. And then we have 21 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So this white that we've been working with, we can cut it off now because it is done. And we're going to put 1 black in and 3 yellow. So the first yellow we're going to knit into that black right there. And then the next one we're going to purl. And then the last one is our end stitch. So you should have 3 yellow at the end. Okay, this is what row 13 looks like. You'll work those off and you'll do row 14 the exact same. So 13 and 14 is the exact same. So I will see you for row 15 next. Okay, so row 15, again, we're starting out with 4, so we need to purl the next 3 yellow. But we have 4 loops of yellow on our hook to start out with. If I can get that off. There. Alright, and then we need 1 black, and then 16 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we're going to bring back in this white that I had cut off. And we need one white next. And then I'm going to bring back in the brown too. And now I need 4 brown. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 black, and then we have our 3 yellow. So we're going to purl the next 2, and of course the last one is the end stitch, and there is what row 15 looks like. So work those off. We'll be back for row 16 next. Okay, so row 16, we're going to start out with 3, so we're going to purl the next 2. So we have 3 loops, yellow loops on our hook, and then we need, next one is black. There we go. And then we need 16 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, then 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and then 4 brown. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 black and 3 yellow at the end. So we're going to purl the next 2 yellow, and then our last one is the 3rd one. All right, so there is row 16. Is that 16? Yes, that was row 16. Work those off, and we'll be back for row 17 next. Okay, so row 17, again, we're going to start out with 3 yellow, so we're going to purl the next 2. And then we need 1 black, and then 15 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we need 2 white. And 4 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 black, and then we need 4 yellow. So we're going to knit the first one into this black one here, and then we're going to purl the next 2, and then the 4th one will be the end stitch, of course. Alright, so this is what row 17 looks like on the hook. Work those off, and we'll be back for row 18 next. Okay, I think we're on 18. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 18. Alright, so we're going to start out with 3. Again, we're going to purl the next 2 yellow so that we have 3 yellow loops on our hook. Then we need 1 black, and 14 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we need 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and 5 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need 1 black and 4 of the yellow. So we're going to purl the next 3, and then of course the 4th one will be the end stitch, and there we have it. So this is what row 18 looks like. Work those off. We'll be back for row 19 next. Okay, so row 19, again we're going to start out with 3, so we need to purl the next 2 yellows. So we'll have 3 on our hook. Then we need 1 black, and 13 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we need 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and 6 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need the 1 black, and then we're going to purl the next 3. We need a total of 4 yellow at the end here, so we'll purl the next 3, and of course our 4th one is the end stitch. Alright, so that is row 19. We'll work those off, and then we'll be back for row 20 next. Alright, so row 20, we're going to purl the next one because we only need 2 yellow in this one. The next one is black, and I'm bringing in another white. So we need 1 white next. And then we need 12 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that doesn't look right. I skipped one. Oh goodness. Alright, I skipped that very first one. It's really easy to do if you don't watch. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's better. Alright, so now we need 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and 6 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need 1 black and 5 yellow. So we're going to knit stitch the first one, and then we're going to purl the next 3, and that will make us 4 yellow, and the 5th one is the end stitch right here. Alright, so this is what row 20 looks like. We'll work those off, and we'll be back for row 21 next. Okay, so row 21, and again we are going to start out with 2 yellows, so we need to purl the next one, so we'll have our 2, and then we need 1 black and 2 white. Get that black through there. Two white, and then we need 10 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and then 7 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 black and 5 yellow. So we're going to purl the next 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the end stitch. Alright, and there we have it. So that is row 21. Just work those off. We'll be back for row 22 next. Alright, row 22. We're starting out with 2 of our yellow again, so we're going to purl the next one. So we have the 2, and then we need 1 black and 3 white. So there's 1, 2, 3. Then we need 8 of our brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we need 2 white and 7 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 black. And then we're going to have 6 of the yellow at the end. So we're going to knit the first one into that black, and then we're going to purl the next 4. So there will be 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one is the end stitch right there. All right, there we go. Okay, so that is row 22. Work those off. We'll be back for row 23 next. Okay, so row 23. Again, we're starting out with 2 yellow, so we need to purl the next yellow. And we need 1 black and 1 brown. So I'm bringing in another brown. So far, I have used 2 balls of each color, but now you're going to need 3 balls of brown in order to do this project. So I had to make myself another ball of brown. But the rest of it is 2, like 2 yellow, 2 black, 2 white. So far we haven't had to need anything else then. Okay, but you do need 3 brown in order to do this project. Alright, so we need 3 white next. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 6 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 white, 1, 2, and then we need 7 brown, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 1 black, and 7 yellow. So we're going to, again, we're going to knit the first one, and then we're going to purl the next 5. So we'll have 6 after that. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the last one is our end stitch. So you have 7 yellow at the end. All right, and this is what row 23 looks like. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 24 next. Okay, so row 24, we need, again, we're doing the 2 yellow. So we purl the next one is black, and then we need 2 brown. So there's 1, 2, and then 3 white. 1, 2, 3, and then 5 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 1 white, and this is the last one of this white. And then we need 7 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 black, and then you're going to end up with 8 yellow. Again, we're going to knit the first one into this last black underneath, and we're going to purl the next 6. So there is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last one is number 8. Alright, so this is what row 24 looks like. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 25 next. Alright, so before we do row 25, this white where the white strings were here, we're going to cut that one off because that was the last of that. Alright, so now row 25. We need 2 of the yellow again. So we're going to purl the next one. And so we have 2. Now we need 1 black and 3 brown. So 1, 2, 3, 3 white, 1, 2, and 3. And then we need 10 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This other brown that we had, we can go ahead and cut that off too. We're not going to need that. All right. Now we need 2 black. So there's 1, 2. And now we're going to need 9 of our yellow. The first yellow we're going to knit into that black, and then we're going to purl the next 7. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th one is the end stitch. All right, now we'll work those off. We'll be back for row 26 next. All right, so row 26, again, we're starting out with the 2 yellow, so let's purl the next one. So we have our 2 yellow, and now we need 1 black and 4 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 3 white. 1, 2, 3. And then we need 6 brown. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need 3 black. 1, 2, 3, and then 11 of our yellow here. So we are going to knit the first 2, 1, 2. We're going to purl the rest across. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, so that is what row 26 looks like. We'll work those off. We'll be back for row 27 next. Okay, so row 27, before we get started with that, this brown, this first one we're going to keep. We need this white. We don't need this brown anymore, so we're going to cut it off. So pull them out. All right, and then now row 27, we need to start out with 3. So we're going to purl this first one and then knit the third one into that black. Then we need 1 black and 4 brown. One black and then 1, 2, 3, 4 brown, and then we need 3 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then we need 5 black. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab it. There it is. And 14 yellow. So we are going to knit the first 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. We're going to purl the rest until we get up to that end stitch. So you should have 14 all together. So there is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then the end stitch will be number 14. Alright, so this is what row 27 looks like. Just work those off, and we'll be back for row 28 next. Okay, so row 28, we are done with this white, so we can cut that off. We're done with this black, and we can cut that off. So now we're down to 3 colors on our hook. Or 4 colors, because we've got we got the 2 yellows, the black, and the brown yet. 1 black and 1 brown. So we are going to start out this row with 2 pearls. We need 4. And then we're going to knit into this black one right here. So we have 4 on our hook, 4 yellow. And then now we need 7 black. So there's 1. We're actually done with this brown too. I didn't realize that. We can cut this brown off too. We're all done with all the browns. So we said 7. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need 19 of our yellow. So we are going to purl, no, we're going to knit the first 6 here. So I think that was 6. There's 1, 2, 3, no, 5, 4, 5. We're knitting the first 5. Then you're going to purl them all the way across until you get to 19, or your last stitch will be 19. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 is our end of our first stitch. There we go. Yes, I did that right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so that is row 28 and what it looks like. So work those off and we'll be back for row 29 next. All right, so row 29, the yellow string we're going to keep, the first one, but we are going to cut off all the rest of the strings that we have left, which is the black and gold. So we should only have one left. All right, so what we're going to do is this is gold all the way across, okay? So we are going to purl the next 3. And then you're going to knit the next 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're just going to purl all the rest of them across and work those off and purl one more row of gold after that, and then you'll have 30 rows. Then go to my baseball that we made last week, and it is the exact same border. Just follow that border that we did on the baseball. Okay, and this football just turned out so cool. I love it. I love the way this football turned out, as you can see. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this football with me. I did say football, right? Yeah, this football with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.